Oh, speaking of chests and random other stuff, I should probably give them some accessories, shouldn't I? I think I have plenty. Prevent so-and-so and so-and-so and so. Oh, ooh. That's a good one for her. Gladiator belt. Defense up, that all CP up. Covers in battle. Yeah, that seems great for her. Okay. Area 2. What do we got in this one?
Oh man, we're still not through.
Ah, stop complaining. It's never that simple. Depths. Yeah, depths are... well, let's say area 3, so I'm gonna assume depths is the last area. So we only have 2 this time, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I like the schoolhouse stuff, but the dungeons can be a bit on the more... it's probably one of the more boring aspects of the game. It's a lot more interesting going through the actual, like, field study stuff.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
My turn.
Okay, let's see. Good old riot beam. Beam of light. Lammy is basically just Superman, eh? Okay. What do you do, level old boy? Brings that one down, so I just need to bring the other one down, I presume. Yep, that one. Do I need to go up, or can I just do... well, I don't even know what's up here. You know... oh, defense 3. Ooh, I can use that. You know, for, supposedly having the higher... having the higher elements in this area... it's a bit weird. In the sense that... I'm clearly supposed to... what's the word? It's a bit weird that those, like, specific status parts, like the CP0s, death blows, the random status effects, and whatnot, all those stuff, they're not showing up in this dungeon despite the higher elements. And I think they're becoming less prevalent since they are first introduced. And I don't know why, but it's a bit weird, and I figured those just came with the territory when it came to the higher elements. I thought it wasn't just that you had only those elements to deal with. But I don't feel like we almost ever come across any of those other ones. Maybe it was like the first dungeon that they were a thing, so they just made them more common. Like, I mean, look at the side there. Look at the side there. You have the Sepith one, and that's about it. I mean, it doesn't come up very often that there is one of those in the first place, so maybe they're just less common than the normal ones, so they don't come up in a way that I actually notice them. And they just made it much more likely to run into that stuff during that specific dungeon. I haven't looked at Wildcard yet, have I?
Let's see. Oh, this is a good one.
Fool. The fool. And that confused him. Okay. Okay. Can I, like, put negative ones on my own party? Is that a possibility?
Now!
So I'm not a big fan of it then, if I can do that.
Here I go.
So, yeah, it's just one big circle, isn't it? So, there should be something, some sort of lever over here, right? Maybe it's down there. Maybe. Yeah, it's down here. And lever time. Let's bring that down into its own little set of stairs, and we are good to go. I think, bar this one less enemy in my way, I think I am able to get to the boss area now. Okay, I wonder what we're gonna have this time for a boss. I hope it's not another floor. I hope the depths are actually the end. Yep.
Ooh, we're finally done.
I wonder what we're gonna have this time. I'm gonna keep Elliot in back because I want to make sure my healer's safe and sound. Because I remember the last boss fight down here. Yeah, where Elliot just kept getting killed in the first turn, and that was not a fun aspect of that one. Okay. That actually looks pretty cool. You know what that reminds me of? If any of you have ever played the game before, it's a PS1 game called Jade Cocoon, and it's one of my favorite games from my childhood. And there's not quite like that, but the sort of like the texture design, the like sort of shape style, and like the texture to the skin and stuff, sort of actually reminds me of that game quite a bit, and that's really cool because I love that game. Now let's check them out. Oh, nothing from water or fire. Okay, okay. Want to be using my higher elements here. Okay, okay. He's actually pretty susceptible to being blinded, so I should try that. It's not like super susceptible to it, but in comparison.
Here.
Nothing. Okay, never mind.
My turn.
Let's try a normal attack.
Eat legs. Go get
That did something. That definitely did something.
My
I
turn.
have a feeling the normal attacks aren't going to be very effective against him. So, what was best against him? Interesting. That's just, I need to use Dark Matter. Dark Matter is what's good against him. It's gonna be best against him at the very, ooh. Okay, how does he hit? Hard, but it seems to miss easily. Okay. Let's try normal one of her attack. Not much. Not much. Fee seems to be very much useless at the moment in terms of her normal attack style. I should probably use Chrono Drive. Yeah, I don't want him to have that critical. I also don't want him to heal 10. Crap. Okay. Hopefully I could just, delay him. Which one do I have delay? I don't have delay on any of this, do I? Crap. Okay, maybe I could blind him.
Here.
Ow.
My turn.
I'm not entirely sure how to... It seems like the arts are much better against him. But I'm going to use up my arts really quickly if I do it that way. I need to get Fee and Crow out of there. Goodbye, Crow. Wendy. Okay, never mind.
My turn.
I could use a better start to this, couldn't I? Ooh. Okay, Frostage. And blocked. Okay.
It's not over yet. Thanks.
Okay, if I can keep him just attacking her, and I could bring everyone else back. No, never mind. So much for... Oh, Frozen. Frozen, great. Okay. This Frozen stuff is really not working to my favor. Okay. I probably should equip my team with
Here I go.
freeze resisting shit.
My turn.
This is definitely one of those boss fights I want to restart because I actually have a strategy now. I've never seen Yggdrasil though. I sort of want to see it. Yggdrasil.
I'm done for.
I only have the one prevent freeze. Okay. Okay. What did Elliot have? I should probably give him that, basically. Okay, who has the best art attacks? Basically, people I don't have with me. Okay. Okay, so I want to have... Let's see. Honestly, do I even want Reen in this battle? He's not bad on the art attack, but... He's not really that good in any way or form, honestly. I'll keep Reen in. If I get really desperate, I'll switch him out for people mid-battle. You know what I really don't care for about arts? The delay. It's like, yeah, I want to use the strategy, but then I have to set it up like 5 turns in advance. I can't just implement it there and then something else could happen entirely, like I get fucking frozen, and then everything just goes to pieces. It's like, I feel as I'm gonna have to use my S-Crafts on this one. One thing I can say about the old schoolhouse bosses is that they're typically easily the most difficult. Easily the most difficult.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay, if I delay him by 30 feet, does it actually knock him back that far? No.
My
No,
turn.
it does not. Crap. He's aiming for him, so I might as well get him the fuck out of the way. Oh, no freeze. Good, 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 good. I need to check, does his healing, Holy Song, does it, It cures all bar KO. Good. Okay, I need that. I need that. I need that so much right now.
Leave it to me.
This is going so much better this time.
Arcus, activate.
I love that move. It's so good. So lovely. Spreading my guys out seem to have done a really good job stopping me from just being annihilated by him. Because as usual, grouping yourself together seems to... It allows you to heal more easily, but it all... Because like it's like while I really want to use Holy Song, it's an area of effect around Elliot sort of attack. But I don't want to group people together, especially not Elliot. I don't want him grouped around someone who's gonna get that. So I rather just heal from afar, basically. Because apparently we're quick enough that I can get to Elliot and he can heal almost right away. And if it comes down to someone getting frozen, I have enough. I could either wait on them, I could either wait them out or use something else. So right now, what I'm planning to do is I'm going to be attacking with people. I'm going to use up their EP basically, and I'm going to switch people out for the other people in my party and use up their EP too. And then come back and I'm going to, before I switch them out, I'm going to use their S-Crafts. But yeah, so I'm going to use their S-Crafts, and then I'm going to essentially, never a fan of that. Frost Edge, who's gonna... Oh, he seems really susceptible to being frozen. I guess not that time. Good, it's good, it's good. Okay, what is this? Not great, not great, not great, not great, not great. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. I still have to heal him, like, proper-like, but still. Okay.
I hope you're ready.
Yes, I just realized there was 0 arcs there. My bad. I fucked up.
You're finished.
But I think I also took it away from my the boss, so might be an okay situation. He's still frozen.
Right.
Okay, who gets to come in next? Let's put Fee first.
Will do.
She's not that useful in terms of just attacking in general, so I think I'll try to use her to buff everyone.
Arcus, activate. Target locked.
Oh, this has become a war of attrition. Fuck's sake. I wonder how long this battle will have taken by the end of it. It'll be interesting, one way or another.
Keep it up, everyone!
I really feel as though Elliot has been the field general, just like keeping everyone buff, keeping everyone just like in their situation, like he's deciding the pace of battle rather than the boss, which is really what I wanted.
Go!
Basically, yeah, like I wanted him to be the one to decide how good is good in this battle.
My turn.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I almost let him get 50% of his health back. Oh. Oh my goodness, that would have been stupid. Especially after how little I've done in this time. Whew. And what is that status effect? I don't know what that status effect is. What is that actual status effect? Nightmare. Okay, I don't really know what that actually does. Okay.
Yeah, you're done.
Cross Raven! See ya!
That was... Oh, I should have used that one from the beginning. I'm switching Crow out anyway, so...
I'll handle it.
We're good. We are good. Ooh, that went a long way in taking down his health.
Alright!
Okay, I'm actually pretty sure I'm at that point. And if you're wondering what I mean by that point,
All yours!
you're about to find out. How quickly can I hit these? I'll hit this one. yeah, that's weak, but I have something in mind. Oh, whoa, I need to... Oh, that's never happened before. Interesting. Time for the S-Craft Gambit.
There's a performance just for you! You've been a wonderful audience.
Flames, gather on my blade! Strike!
Ah, I didn't even need the other two. That's good. That's good. It's great.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Ah, 23 minutes. That happens every once in a while. Ah. Okay. I could have done that quicker. In retrospect, I probably should have just used the S-Crafts to begin with, then use the arts. Because one of the reasons I don't like using S-Crafts, other than the fact that they feel sort of OP for obvious reasons, is that they also use up my, they use up the CP. And using up the CP means I might not be able to basically go ahead with the strategy I want to use, which may rely on my use of instantly being able to use crafts, like I was with Elliot being able to throw a resounding beat on a bunch of people throughout that one. But because this was art heavy, I probably could have just, especially for everyone except Elliot, just use their S-Crafts, then move them in and had them use as many arts as they could. And then they would have built up more CP over time, and I might have been able to use S-Crafts. Yeah, in retrospect, now that I think about it, that probably would have been a better strategy, but still, I think that worked out well. For something like in the first couple times I tried fighting him, before I worked out this strategy, I was just annihilated by him. I handled him pretty well, in my very humble opinion.
Great!
Glad that's over. Ooh. Man, I wasn't expecting something like that just pop out of nowhere. Did we not brief you on this? This is what normally happens. But I didn't have any trouble linking with my Arcus, so I call this field test a rousing success. Maybe it's because I've got Lammy, but it didn't seem all that tough. Yeah, maybe because you were not on the front lines for the majority of that battle, Milliam. Maybe that's why it didn't seem so tough. Well, Having you two along definitely was a big help, that's for sure. Still, it seems like every floor's guardian is stronger than the last. We're gonna need to be careful if we want to keep pushing forward here. Oh, I agree. Still, there's no tremor this time. Huh? What tremor? Yeah, now you mention it. It was after we heard that tremor that the red door appeared last month. Huh, really? Doesn't seem like anything's happening this time, though. Well, we're sitting here looking at a dead end, so let's get out of here already. I'm getting hungry. Oh, what happened to all that enthusiasm? It's probably evening by now. Let's head out. Then keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks different, just in case. The exploration borders are strengthened, and my voice cracks every once in a while. I can also force it to crack because you just push in your throat, and it sort of sounds like it cracks that way. Oh, let's make sure nothing's different. Take this. We take the teleporter. Ending investigation. Sure got cloudy while we were in there. Looks like it's gonna rain. Yep, looks like a storm's on the way. So, Sharon's hunch turned out to be true after all. At this point I shouldn't even be surprised. I wonder if it's something else other than a storm. It's not so much a hunch, but more inside knowledge. I guess floor 5 didn't have anything like that red door to offer up. I kept looking on our way back to be sure, but nothing really seemed to look too conspicuous. Maybe there's another piece of internal logic of the old schoolhouse that caused the door to appear and that suit of armor to appear as well. True. Actually, that reminds me of something George said the other day. After all the time he spent with it, he still doesn't understand how the thing was able to move in the first place. So even George? Yeah, whatever technology was used to make that armor, he's never seen anything like it. And if George can't make heads or tails of it, there must be nothing else out there. Huh, sounds kind of like Lammy. Even though I don't know how he moves around. Yep, well, that might be for completely other reasons. Good grief. And so the rain falls. Oh, whoops, I guess we stood around chatting for too long. Well, we better head back before we get hit with a full shower. Yeah, we should get moving along. That looks pretty freaking heavy rain already. Oh, I mean, not like super duper heavy rain, but whatever. Alright, let's leave the rest to you, fearless leader. Why do people keep thinking I'm some kind of leader? I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to. So, this is the place Gramps was talking about, huh? Of course. Maybe she's not, intentionally being a spy, but she's almost definitely supposed to be, checking this place out. It does seem like there's got to be something here. But I don't think force alone is going to cut it. Milliam? Sorry, coming. I knew I couldn't trust her. Oh, one additional bonding point. Apparently I brought an umbrella, okay. So, okay, house. This is the house I'm supposed to go to for a hidden quest, apparently. I don't know anything about it, other than that I was told it was interesting. Kurt's certainly taking his time. I wonder where he went. I'm pretty sure he went over to Annie's, but I'm a little worried with all the rain. So their son hasn't come home yet? I'll have to keep an eye out for him. Yep. Okay. Kid sleeping in the church. Okay, cool. Thank you, Falwag1 Gaming. You know, for worried parents, they're awfully lazy. This is not the biggest town to search. Here we go. Looks like he's fast asleep. I don't think there's any risk of him catching a cold since it's still warm, but... Reen? Reen from Class 7, is that you? Oh, hello. You're the nun all the guys keep raving about, right? That's right, sister. Actually, you're from the same year as me, aren't you? Why, yes, I'm Rosine from Class 5. Wait, oh. That's a weird contrast. A nun in a military academy. Either horrible things are about to come, or great things are about to come. I'm not entirely sure what spawned that combination. I see Kurt's fallen asleep. Ah, so that's his name. Well, we also heard the name in the... yeah, are we going to recognize the fact that we saw it in the house? That reminds me, his parents are awfully worried about him. Oh my. It is getting late, so I can understand why. Yeah, how did he end up falling asleep here anyways? Well, the Wind Orchestra held a performance here today. Kurt was so excited about it that he ended up staying right here to bask in all the ambience of it all. All the excitement must have tired him out. So he was watching the performance too? That'd explain it. He must really have been exhausted to have fallen asleep here, though. Yeah. I feel kind of bad waking him up when he's sleeping so peacefully, too. Haha. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. I just realized how kind you are. But don't worry. I'll be sure to take Kurt home. On your own? How else? I'm much stronger than I look. Carrying him shouldn't be too much trouble. It might be tough to do without waking him up, though. Well, he doesn't look too heavy, but... feels kind of wrong to leave this all to her, especially since it's raining outside. I mean, yeah. Think about it for a while, and then decide to offer to carry Kurt anyways. Mind if I lend you a hand? I'd feel bad about making you take him home on your own. Are you sure I feel terrible for forcing my own job onto you? Seriously, don't worry about it. There's no way I could leave you to carry him on your own when it's raining this hard outside. You really are so kind. Can I trust you to take him then? That's the idea. Have we met before? Have we really met before? Why you, know I'm quote-unquote kind? Do I really have that bad of a reputation? But how do you plan on doing so without waking him up? We can't let him get soaked in the rain either. Alright. Well, carefully put him over my shoulder, or the typical carrying position in my arms, and then you, sister, can hold the umbrellas. I assume you have one as well? We have 2 umbrellas, just hold them so both of us don't get wet. That will work, right? And we just do that in coordination. That is a problem. I can't hold him and an umbrella at the same time. Then allow me to take up the umbrella duty. Oh, that's not a bad idea, which I thought at first. Let's be off then. Sleeping boy started. Man, that was difficult. Just right there. In a snap. He's really sleeping soundly. Yeah, he seems so at ease. This is all thanks to you two. Speaking of which, are you alright? You look drenched. I really can't believe you let yourself get soaked by keeping the umbrella over me. Oh, you don't have your own umbrella? I have my own umbrella. Do you not? You could have held. You have 2 hands. You could have held. People not thinking things through. I know it's summer and all, but you must have been freezing. It's fine, honestly. More importantly, thank you for letting me use one of your towels. You brought back our son. Of course, we're going to let you use a towel. I'd be happy to lend you a spare set of clothes too, if you want. No need to worry. I have a set of my own at the church. Well, if you say so. Regardless, thank you for braving the rain to bring Kurt home. Please take this to warm yourselves up. Premium coffee. Thank you. I'll be sure to enjoy it later. Okay, let's head back to the church. Oh, are you planning to go back with me? We've only got 1 umbrella, so that's a given, right? Don't be nervous now, Reen. You're just sharing an umbrella with a cute girl. It's fine. So we better get going. Of course. Isn't your other shoulder getting soaked right now? Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a bit of rain. That won't do. I can't allow you to get wet. So, Rosie, move closer to Reen. I think this might be a bit too much. Maybe we should stay a little farther apart. Oh, no, this is just fine. Right? And we're back. Oh, heart thumping. Just... Oh, thank you for escorting me back. Please wait here. I'll make us some tea. Oh, that sounds good. Oh. Oh, is that what you look like normally? Oh, cool, cool. It didn't take you long to get changed. I did it while the tea was boiling. Please, help yourself. I appreciate it. Huh. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. She looks different when she's not wearing her habit. Habit? Is that what they call it? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's it. Kind of hides her figure a bit. Oh, Reen. I should probably abandon that line of thought before I'm struck by lightning or something. Oh, sorry about that. You're really odd, Reen. No, I'm really not that odd when it comes down to guys. Okay, but the thought probably more easily than most guys would, but no, it's pretty normal. Alright, you be careful on your way back too. And thank you for the tea, it was delicious. Well, I had to warm you up somehow, but look at how many sweets we have left over. Please, take some with you. Oh, okay. You know, I really should use the food more often. Oh, you're just spoiling me now. But thanks, I'll see you later. Indeed, have a safe walk. And completed. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was nice. That was cool. Okay. That was cool. I wonder if she's ever going to be relevant again. I mean, she's a nice person. Aren't those the flowers Fee was raising? Hard to believe they've grown so much so quickly. I can't imagine the torrential rain will help matters, though. I'm sure the Garden Club members are running over here right now, but... maybe I should make sure they're okay until someone gets here. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see what I can do. First things first, I need materials. We can gather materials from the storehouse and get to work on fortifying the flowerbed. Time to go to work. This isn't going to be easy, though. Reen? Hey, Fee. I didn't expect you to be here. You've gotten everything prepared. Yeah, I was passing by, so I figured. Oh, Fee, why don't you have an umbrella? Oh, don't worry about it. We have to take care of the flowerbed first. Will you help? Oh, you're unbelievable. Okay, let's just get this fixed up as fast as possible. That makes sense. That does make sense. I'm assuming that you have supporting poles coming out of the ends, and then you have one in the middle. And then you just put the tarp over and use the rocks to keep them down. Because you wouldn't want to... I mean, you definitely don't want to use the flowers as a method of keeping the tarps up top. It'll keep the flowers protected at least. Achoo! Achoo! I was wondering what was... Wow, that's what I was worried about. Come on, let's get you back to the main building. Okay... Wouldn't have killed you to spend 5 seconds grabbing an umbrella. Rain, towel, dried, feast, soaking wet hair. That should do it. So I can't believe you ran all the way out here without an umbrella. What were you thinking? I was worried about the flowers. Is that an excuse to get yourself sick? Last thing I want is for Lore to get all worried about you, now that you two have made up. Not to mention the rest of us. I know. You'll go cray with all this worrying. It's fine just by me. Class 7's practically family to me. I can help but worry about everyone. Thanks. Looks like the rain's about to let up. Flowers should be okay now. I'm sure they are. They should be blooming before too long. Keep up the good work. Yep. You'll be the first person to see them when they do. Gives me something to look forward to then. Your bond with Fee strengthened. Okay, I think that's about enough for this session. I've been, especially with that boss battle, it's been going on for, 2.5 hours nearly now. Okay, I said I actually had time to record now, and I really do. I really do. And yeah, the first episode of this, man, this is probably not the first episode anymore, but the first episode of this will probably be going up later in the day. So yeah, I probably shouldn't bother with that. Okay. Drive safely, everyone. Have a good one.